to the last chapter that we will cover this semester. This is probably the most important chapter, the most important project that you're going to be working on, and this is writing a causal analysis. This is going to be your research paper. So a causal analysis is an essay that answers the question, why? To write this type of essay, you will describe what happens and then state your answer, which will be your thesis, about the cause, providing support for your answer with reasons and evidence. For example, maybe your topic is going to be volcano eruption, and you would then go into the reasons why volcanoes erupt. So that is kind of the most important thing to focus on for this paper is this word right here, this why. That is what we are going to be focusing on. Some examples. Why do some people become addicted to gambling when others can gamble and not become addicted? What causes feelings of romantic attraction to fade? What causes love at first sight? Why do we develop muscle memory for some repetitive actions? Why do we yawn or hiccup or stretch? Why can people who have their eyes closed sense objects they are approaching but not yet touching? What makes some people introverts and others extroverts? Here are a few more examples. Why do teens cut themselves? So if you were doing this as a topic, you would explain the reasons that have led up to this trend of teens cutting. Same thing with why do people commit suicide? If you feel like there's been an increase in that, you would explain the causes. What has caused the increase? I don't know if teens still engage in sexting. I know a while back it was all the rage. So looking at the causes of that, or why do young people have heart attacks? Why do college students binge drink? Why do young people join gangs? Why do fewer young people vote compared to older generations? Why don't teenage relationships last? Why are teenagers more optimistic than older people? So plenty of examples. The key for this assignment is going to be finding a current trend. So something that is new, something that is happening within the past 2 to 3 years, and explaining the reasons why that trend is happening. A trend is a general direction in which something is developing or changing. So for this assignment, you're going to be examining something relatively current or a new emerging pattern in something. For example, I've had students they want to talk about gambling as a trend. Well, gambling has been around for forever, pretty much. So they wanted to talk about this new trend of online gambling and how the internet has made it so easy for young people to start picking up on this bad habit. You could also talk about a fashion trend, but make sure that it is something that is current. Here are some things to think about. What are some new trends on the web or using web interfaces? One thing that was popular and still is popular is selfies. So examining the causes, like why are people so obsessed with taking selfies everywhere they go? Maybe social media. What are some new trends in the area of social media? One thing that I thought of was filters. So there are filters on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Facebook. So examining the causes, what is making these things so popular? But think about trends in other areas, trends in medicine, trends in technology other than social media or the internet, trends in relationships. A lot of people kind of explored the decline in people getting married or people waiting longer to get married. Someone explored why young people are choosing to have pets instead of choosing to get married and have children. So as long as you can examine the reasons why a trend is happening, it should be okay for a topic. So think broad. Do some research here to see what trends are out there. The rhetorical situation for this project, the purpose is going to be to inform readers about a new pattern or something new in a long-standing pattern of behavior. Your voice, you are going to be a reliable authority because you're going to be doing quite a bit of research on this topic. You want to make sure that you don't weigh down your writing by using so many statistics and numbers. Your style should be both professional and conversational. And then your audience for this are just going to be like the general public. People are always curious about discovering new trends and causes that affect society, commerce, culture, technology, and the workplace. So to start thinking about your topic, and you'll probably have to pause here to do some thinking, but think about new patterns or trends, maybe changes in technology, medicine, laws, political movements. Think about new developments in familiar patterns and trends. For example, gambling. A lot of people wanted to do research on the opioid crisis in a few semesters back, marriage rates. So think about all those things. Write down 3 or more possible topic choices. Label them from most passionate about to least passionate about. You really want to pick something that you care about for this essay because you are going to be doing a significant amount of research. Now do a quick Google search and see what information you can find. So maybe the thing you're most passionate about doesn't have a lot of information. Then you want to go to your second choice and see how much information that has. Research is going to be key for this project.